In the last video, I actually wanted to finish by updating my score every time I shot something in my scene, but I ran into a problem. So we're going to fix that problem in this video, and then you'll be able to update your score when you shoot something as well. I'm going to go to my bullet script, and I'm going to try the same thing that I tried when I scored a goal. I'm going to drag a reference to my player character, hold down Control, and I'm going to drag a reference to my score label, holding down Control, and then when I shoot something shootable, I'm going to update my player score. It's giving a score of 3 for shooting something. It's a bit harder than collecting a coin, but a bit easier than scoring a goal. And then I'm going to update the score text, score plus string player dot score. So this worked perfectly fine for me when I was scoring a goal, but if I try to play this now and shoot something, the game crashes. It says that player doesn't exist because even though I've dragged these in, I don't have any bullets in my game when I start the game. We're instantiating all of the bullets, and it seems that wherever we're placing those bullets, this is the wrong path and it can't find the reference to our player. So this is an example of where I absolutely need to be coming down from the very top level of my scene and starting with /root /main for both of these objects, so that our bullets, when they get added to the scene, it doesn't matter where they get added, they can still find our player in the tree and they can still find our score in the tree. And you can see that working now. I should get 3 points for shooting mutant, and I should get 3 points for shooting the ball. If I can shoot the ball. There we go. That's working, but this is still a little bit brittle. I can put the bullets anywhere, but I have to make sure that the score label always stays at that spot, which probably will, so I can just leave the code like that. And I need to make sure that my player always stays at this spot, which it might not. I might want to put my player somewhere else in the tree. Later on, we might even have games with multiple players, so it would be nice if I didn't rely on the player being at that specific spot. So instead of creating a reference to my player, I'm just going to write var player and nothing else. And then I'm going to set the value for that player variable when I create the bullet. Because I'm creating the bullet in my player script, here's my code for creating the bullet, and just like that's when I set its position and its direction, I'm also going to set its player variable. Bullet.player equals self, because I am the player right now in this script. This is the player script. So bullet.player equals self will set this player to be the player whose score is getting updated. So potentially if I had heaps of players, whoever's shot the bullet, that's the person whose score is going to be updated when something gets shot. So I'll click play now. It should work exactly the same. Shoot my mutant for 3 points, shoot my ball for 3 points, and there we have it, a nice scoring system for shooting.